But besides Doom, this is probably the game I know the most about and talking about. But that wouldn't be very interesting, so what I decided to do is a build endurance run. I just came up with the title 10 seconds ago, or 10 seconds before I started recording. I know this game like the back of my hand, but I've never really played any other build games. But I've always kind of wanted to, do that. So I'm also going to be playing Blood, and maybe Shadow Warrior. I've heard a lot of good things about Blood, not so much about Shadow Warrior. Those are kind of the big three build games, just like Red Dead Rampage. I want to play one called Red Dead Rampage. So without too much further ado, Josh comes I made a few changes to my video settings, so hopefully, I know this is a bit choppy when I did a while ago. Hopefully this is a little bit better. I really have no idea. But I just need to test some sound Oh, there we go. Okay, 1 second here. Alright, just fucked around with sound a bit there, and you couldn't hear a goddamn thing I was saying before. So let me repeat everything. This is Duke Nukem 3D, the only game I played from the years 1996 to 2001. This is before I got into Doom. It was after I got into Doom, and then I switched to Duke Nukem till like 2001. I started playing Doom again. But anyway, I've decided, since I wanted to do a playthrough of this for, you know, forever now, I would do so. But that was not good enough, because much like Doom, I don't know this game quite as well as Doom, but it's probably, other than Doom, the game I know the most about. I don't know it like the back of my hand, but I know most shit. But that wouldn't be very interesting. And this is not gonna be a marathon thing like the Doom one was about a month ago. I'm just gonna probably do an episode a night or so, or until I get sick of playing. But the idea is I want to do a build endurance run. So that's Duke Nukem 3D, of course, the first and foremost of the build games. Or I guess it might not actually be the first. I think Tech War, William Shatner's Tech War, was the first build game. But the big three build games: Duke Nukem 3D, Blood, and probably Shadow Warrior. I'm still not sure if I want to do that one, because I've heard not great things about it. But Blood, everyone really seems to love, and that's... I've always kind of wanted to play it, so I guess I will play it. But enough of me talking. So let's just fucking play the game. I'm going to be playing on Come Get Some, because Damn I'm Good has more enemies in it, and I typically tend to go for the the harder ones when I play FPSs, but problem with that is that the enemies respawn in Damn I'm Good, so that sucks, and I hate that shit. So yeah, hold on, let's take a swig of this shit. Alright. So yeah, come get some.
Damn, those aliens.
This is gonna be fun. I was fucking obsessed with this game when I was in middle school, I guess it was. Back when it first came out. The realisticity of the levels compared to Doom, which I had played before, just fucking blew my mind. The fact that I could go in places that look like real life and shoot aliens. It's really fucking awesome to me.
Blow it out your ass.
So I messed around with making stuff in builds. Actually, I gotta save because it's real easy to die in this game. I messed around with the build engine and just I never really released any levels or made any real playable levels, but I fucked around making just structures and stuff in the engine. So I remember a little bit of that stuff. I don't know a lot of the more advanced stuff like sector vectors and stuff like that, so I can't talk too much about that kind of stuff. But I know a lot of the less technical stuff. I don't know. It'll come to me. Sorry. A little rusty on commentating. So, I mean, it's easy enough to just look at this and see how different it is from Doom. You got slopes. You got stuff like exploding fire extinguishers. All sorts of interactive stuff, which I thought was really cool. It's really the first game at least that I played. So these are the most common enemy here. They're the assault trooper. Kind of the imp of this game. They shoot fireballs at you. They move a lot faster. That's the issue I have with the gameplay with Duke Nukem. I don't think it's as polished as it's real hard to. You're not really on equal footing with the enemies that you are in Doom. It's easy to dodge fireballs, and you really need to be on your toes. And your survival depends more on your ability than the enemy's ability. This one, like, it's impossible to dodge attacks because most of them are hit scan type attacks. Those fireballs these guys shoot, you can't dodge them, but it's hard to do because of how fast they move. Takeoff is basically the shotgun guy from Doom with, you know, 3 or 4 times the health. He's real tough. He takes 2 shotgun shells himself. And they're the second most common enemy, I'd say. They don't appear in the second episode at all. I'm just blazing through this shit, huh? Didn't know about this secret for many years. It just opens. You can open doors at will too, which I don't think you can really do in Doom. So this isn't going to be a real professional commentary like I tried to do with that Doom marathon. It's going to be just me playing, especially once I get to Blood and Shadow Warrior, because I've never played either of them. I played a little bit of each, but it was only a few levels apiece. So it's going to be a mostly blind playthrough of those. You can move around real fast in this stuff, so I find a lot of time you have to kind of just be constantly moving to get anything done, to avoid enemies and stuff. So I don't know if you saw that crack on the wall there, but there's a lot of cracks on the wall. Shoot them with explosives, and they blow up and open new areas most of the time. This is one of the more controversial things about Duke Nukem is there are nude women in it. If you kill the women, more monsters spawn in, almost always. There's a few exceptions probably, but typically you don't want to do that. Just picked up an atomic health. I also picked one up earlier. That's kind of the Duke Nukem version of the Soul Sphere. It gives you 50 health though, instead of 100, but it still goes up to 200%. I just not really explaining anything that's going on. This switch opens the curtains here, and there's a crack in the screen, and I blew it up, and there's some porno or something playing. Fun stuff. It's a bit bit hard to reconcile a lot of the stuff in this game with being a feminist as an adult. None of the adult themes or even, you know, like the jokes and movie references really ever interested me as a kid, because a lot of that stuff just flew over my head. It was just, like I was saying earlier, crawl through vents and shit like that. I always wished I could crawl through vents. Hasn't everybody? I don't know. Alright, so I went up to the projector room, it's the bathroom, it's the entrance. This place we're gonna go is the arcade. Where the hell is everybody? Jesus Christ.
Come get
Two people. Probably should have not stuck around while that was blowing up.
Don't have time to play with myself.
He doesn't have time to play with himself.
Don't have time to play with myself.
Okay, we just witnessed the most annoying thing about these assault troopers here. Sometimes when you kill them, they kind of choke. And the ones that choke will sometimes come back to life, but not always.
Don't have time to play with myself.
So, if one chokes, the best option is just to blow up their corpse with...
Damn, I'm good.
Oh my god. Josh, you're killing me. This is going to be recorded, also. Clearly I need to do some more promotion before I start. There's like 2 people in the room right now. Colored lighting. That was a big deal too. I don't know how much I want to get into how that's done and build right now. Well, I'm not talking about much else, but basically you'd give a sector a tag. There's always this fucking trooper flying around at the end of the level. It's a real pain in the ass because it's like it starts way the hell up there. But anyway, you actually gave the sectors a tag in Doom, kind of, but well, not the sectors, but it's kind of complicated. In Doom, every individual sector has a light level and a tag and stuff. In Build, the walls and the floors and the ceilings all have separate properties. You can also move the floor textures around, which you can do. Occasionally you see these turret enemies. They're just static turrets. Get the jetpack here. Just jumping all around in this commentary. Whoops, didn't even get to see what I was going to say. Don't know if I got all the secrets. I'm not going to be able to get all the secrets, by the way. I know most of them probably, and not all of them. So, I really hate the beginning of this map. There's a lot of big shots. They're a big pain in the ass.
Come get some.
These RPV things, recon patrol vehicle, they're just flying. They fly around on a set path, which you place with sprites in Build. Very strange. They only take a few hits to bring down and they carry a takeoff. Takeoff will always drop right in. And occasionally they'll stop and shoot the same projectile that... Damn it! That the assault trooper uses. I don't love this episode. I like the city levels. This only has 2 city levels in it, though. The rest are kind of get into weird, just real weird shit. We'll see a little bit later. There's a prison and some other stuff. I don't want to spoil it for you. There's one person watching. I think it's me. shit, now I'm probably let people know I'm doing this before I do it next. So this is like a porn store, I guess. I don't know. It's weird because I didn't get a lot of this shit when I was a kid, and like for some reason I haven't. I still don't. I'm still in that mindset of being 12 or whatever. I don't get a lot of it. Like I don't understand why that is. Like I guess these are little booths that you go into and watch the show. I don't know. I led a really sheltered childhood and adulthood. So it's kind of weird that this is the game that.
Your face, your head. What's the difference?
Oh boy, that was a little Freudian slip there. The assault troopers in the red are assault captains. I think they have the exact same health.
Come get some.
The only difference is they have a teleportation ability. They'll disappear and then sometimes reappear. Real weird getting that to work properly. Nobody's looking for Duke Nukem streams on Twitch, huh? That's unfortunate. So let's show off. Do I not have? There we go. The original, I'm playing a source port of this, Duke. In the original, this room was fucking pitch black. You can see a goddamn thing. So what we have, and this game has sort of an inventory, like sort of like Heretic did. Doom didn't have. Okay, we just have another assault trooper, choking assault trooper coming back to life. You can actually carry items and use them at your whim. Steroids make you faster, kind of, and they make your kick stronger. They're kind of, sort of, like the Berserk pack from Doom. Duke brings up a holographic Duke Nukem. It's totally useless. Might be a little bit useful in deathmatch, but otherwise, jetpack we've already seen. Night vision goggles. I'm about to show off and why I even brought this up. And the portable med kit will let you heal at any time you want. You can see that it's 100% right now. It will, so if I used it right now, it would use 6% because I have 94% health. Basically, you hang on to that until it goes to 0, and then you don't have it anymore. But anyway, I was gonna show off the night vision goggles, but totally forgot. Let me show you how it works. If I can get it to go. Okay, so this makes enemies glow that bright inverted green.
Hail to the king,
That's
baby.
It works pretty well in super dark areas, but you really don't see that too often in this game. Don't know what that is. Flip that switch. Sign comes down. It says Duke Nukem must die. I don't know who put it there or why it just comes out of nowhere out of that building. Next. This is pretty cool. Check this shit. This is the sort of shit you can't do with Doom. Watch this. I remember all these button combinations. A lot of locks have multiple buttons and you just have to hit it in a specific combination. There's never more than 4, I don't think. So it's basically, it's just trial and error. So I don't know if that's the best thing. Wow, that was awesome. Look at that building blew up. Hooray! Now I go on the roof of the building that blew up. Except it's not really the roof, it's just kind of some rubble here. You know, I've been playing this game for fucking 20 years now, and I never even stopped to think of why there was a manhole where this building used to be. But there is. The regular ass old manhole, and you can drop down here, and then you go in the sewer. And the way that's done is a silent teleporter, because you can have room over room. You can't. It's not real room over room. Basically, you can't have room over room if you can see both rooms at once. If you can see the upper and lower rooms at once. Which doesn't really explain why this needs to be a silent teleport fake room over room thing, but Maybe I'll get a better example of explaining that later. That was an Octobrain, by the way, I killed a second ago. Really enjoying myself. Haven't died yet. Very, pretty surprising. Not very good at this game. I play this like once a year or every 2 years or so. Unlike Doom, where I play every other day. Without fail. I could also talk about Duke Nukem 64 a little bit, the Nintendo 64, which made a shit ton of edits to levels and such, and content. There's no naked women in that, obviously, because it's Nintendo. And using that toilet, or walking into the stall, technically, unlocks this, which just leads right back to that sewer where I was just in. If I zoom out, you can see that it clearly, you tell, well, I can't point it out with my finger because you can't see me, but you can see that round circle over in the gray there is where the top of the manhole, and the green circle is the bottom of the manhole, and it's about 30 feet to the left. Silent teleporters. You also can't escape the sewer if you don't have a jetpack. Because that door is falling away. You might have noticed it's set off. Use that little John there. Oh, and I thought there's a pig cop.
I'm gonna get
ambush when you enter the bar here. This is a bar, by the way. A regular bar. We're going to see a different kind of bar in a second. The mirror's broken, and I'll have to explain how the mirror mechanics work in build. A lot of stuff to explain when I get a chance to do that. Do that when we see the next mirror, which I don't even know when that is. I am talking to myself right now, and I'm just having the best time. But anyway, in Duke Nukem 64, this was not a bar, it was a Duke burger. The Duke Nukem Universe's version. There's actually a separate Duke burger level, the Atomic Edition episode. Oh shit, I am dying. Over there. Okay. Now we got the quick save going. Of course.
Come get some. Cool.
What the hell was I talking about? Secret. If you step on that couch, this thing opens over here. I should explain that. So anyway, this was actually, instead of the strip bar, by the way, in Duke Nukem 64, it was a loading dock. Totally different. The structure was actually kind of similar in that this was like an office or something instead of a vent. I don't know. There's also a whole 64 that wasn't in the original back The map naming structure for Duke, by the way, is EXLX instead of EX10X. Holy shit! Oh god, I hate pig cops so much. That's the other thing about the enemies in this game is they don't give you there's no tell when they're about to attack. I guess in the especially the pig cops, they tend to like dive onto the ground before they attack.
Cool.
So here we are at the very end of the second level, the end of these city maps until episode 3. Something not great is about to happen. I used to have the medkit bound to double mouse click for the jetpack now. That's not great. This is more. So there's a portable medkit right here, and it always seemed kind of dumb to me, because here's the exit right here, except you get captured by the pig cops and sent to prison with all your items missing. let me explain how this is done.
Rockin'.
If you start the level on this specific brown mottled texture, which is different from this one, by the way, it's identical, but it has a different number every single item, texture and sprite in this game has a specific identification number. And unlike Doom, you can use any texture on any surface. It's not just separate wall textures and separate flat textures. So I died there because I had no weapons. Oh shit, I really fucked up. I really fucked up. Sorry. Doing this again, I guess. I forgot that this doesn't save start of the map like it should. By the way, the music in this map is really boring. And it's used in... The fuck just exploded there? This music is used in every user map. It just defaults this music. So I've heard this song possibly 1 million times. No exaggeration. So speaking of the music, I was just not talking about anything else interesting. Bobby Prince, who did the Doom soundtrack and the hidden Apathy stuff, did half of the music in this, and the other half was done by Lee Jackson. You gotta be fucking kidding me! Lee Jackson, who did, at least I say that, he did music for Rise of the Triad, which I love. It's the only thing about that game I love. And he also did some other Apogee stuff. And much as I love Bobby Prince,
the king, baby.
I think Lee Jackson's music is definitely, not definitely, but on the whole.
Your face, your ass, what's the difference?
I'm gonna fry your ass, Nukem. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna tweet that I'm on live because no one else is watching. So hold on, I will keep this going. Yeah, I'm live. Come watch. No one else is. Twitch.tv/Siren. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, let's do this right this time. Okay, so you start with no weapons, and it's because you start on that texture. If you make a user map and use that texture, it will start you with no weapons. It also, the way damaging sectors work in this is they're attached to the texture and not... God damn it, I fucked up! I fucked up! Oh my god. Why did that load? What the fuck I'm doing, man? So yeah, that brown texture will also electrocute you if you stand on it. It's also used for the tracks in the subway level. Later. Way later. Okay, this is kicking my ass. Okay, what I should really be doing is secret down here and grab a shotgun. And it's probably a little bit easier, wouldn't you say? I think there's also a pistol. Cabin. Oh shit, I got 3 people. Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. One of them's me. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a little overzealous here. That button opens the view. This is an electrical chair, by the way. This is a prison. I don't know if that was obvious or if I mentioned that. I did. Very little health. There's a portable medkit over there. This is another secret I didn't know about for 15 years, probably. It's useless, though, as the Holoduke is. It is that medkit. Fuck yeah. Alright, here's a little chapel. Oops, blew up the, glass before you can even look at it. Well, there's no way you're gonna be able to tell what the hell that is unless you played the game already. That's the Battle Lord. That is the boss for episode 1. The other stained glass was of Duke Nukem himself. And I fucked up because I don't think you're gonna see that again in the rest of the game. Sorry. It's just a picture of Duke Nukem. You can see there's a cross here. This is a picture of the Battle Lord, a little portrait. You press that and everything goes to hell. Literally. Here's an inverted cross. Like Satan likes. There's also a secret back here. There's a button up on the wall here. Shoot that. Oh, I fucked up again. Was not standing in the right place. And we're down to 2 people again. God damn it. Okay. I can just... No, I don't have the jetpack, actually, so I can't just jetpack up there. Oh, so you can shoot buttons in this game? Well, I guess you can shoot buttons if you want. Oh, you can... What the fuck? You're in the rafters. You got another atomic health. Again, that's plus 50 health. It's a strange, hanging monk-type character here. I think that might be a Rise of the Triad reference. I think I read that somewhere, but seeing as I've not played much Rise of the Triad, I'm not sure. Go back here. When I made everything go to hell, this door opened up over here behind the stained glass. You followed it all the way to the back. There's chocolates. That's what I was waiting for. Thanks, buddy. Here's your Doom reference.
That's one Doom Space Marine.
That's one Doom Space Marine.
Cool.
Alright, so... No, this isn't the first chain gun we've gotten. So that's not interesting at all. Very interesting weapons in this game, I gotta say. Not very useful on the whole. They're not great weapons to kill stuff with, but they're fun to see what the fuck is going on. But not really in the first episode. Chain gun in here is basically the same as Doom chain gun. RPG is the same as a rocket launcher. Yep, Josh, the pig cop alert sound, that squealing sound, is the same as the ogre in Quake, and it's also the same as the weird cat bosses in Dark Souls, which I just discovered. I get pigs and ogres making snorting noises, not so much cats. So, I don't even know if you noticed what happened there, but the wall blew up as it went past. For some reason, there's these giant gears in this prison. So, just ride those around. Yep. And as you can see, the gears are about a mile tall, and you'd fall to your death if you fall off them. So that's why I was trying to be cautious there, but fuck it. Secret kind of area. There's a secret here. Some night vision goggles, which are pretty useless also. Most of the power-ups in this game are completely useless. Kind of a weird prison, gotta say. I haven't been, again, much like I haven't been to a porn store, although that's really my own fault. I also haven't been to prison, so I don't know how accurate this is to prison, but I don't think it very much is. Okay, and there's another woman. You don't want to kill her. Actually, I think you can kill the ones in the green pods because they explicitly tell you to kill them. So I mean, they're in trouble. You kill like the strippers. That's when the monsters come up, because the monsters like kidnapping women, but they don't like you killing or abusing women. So there's a little bit of feminism in this game. Just kidding. There's absolutely none. Chocolates, no. This is episode 1. It's not my favorite. I think 3 is probably my favorite. Probably just gonna do episode 1 tonight. Maybe a little bit of 2. Don't like 2 that much. I don't know. I like the first 2 maps of this episode. I like the city. This is what attracted me to the game in the first place. So I guess that makes sense. Oh, and I just accidentally hit the R button, which causes steroids. Now you can see I'm running around very fast. It lasts, I don't know, like 10 seconds tops. You can't turn steroids off once you use them. You run real fast, and I think your kick is more powerful, but I'm not even... Oh, and I should probably explain the trip mines here. This just... Yeah, that thing it blew up, it just goes back to the cell down here. I guess, Josh, it's a trip mine. Yeah, because I mean you can literally see the red beam. I guess it's green in Half-Life, isn't it? But it's basically the same thing. You can't. I think in Half-Life you can. There's fucking pickups everywhere. Ah, shit! I just went right through them. But that's okay because there's about to be a million more. I'm real excitable tonight, guys. You had me on a good night. Not so much. I didn't even want to do this tonight. I got the week off, so I figured this would be the best time to, you know, I've been wanting to do Duke Nukem forever now. Oh, another Freudian slip there. I meant the game, not the guy. Jesus. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me calm down for a second here. Okay, so as I was saying, I think in Half-Life you can shoot the trip mines with anything and they'll blow up. These you have to use an explosive. And this really fucking sucks because these guys will come up and trip the mines and they'll blow up. Oh shit! Yeah, just like that. Oh, okay, that wasn't that bad. Groovy. Yeah, that's something cool dudes say, Duke Nukem. People still say it groovy in 1996. Sure. Alright, I got the yellow key, so we're gonna go out to the yard. Oh, and again, pickups just fucking coming out of nowhere. Out of the woodwork. I guess that's one good thing about MC. Except that one dead one. But I guess I'll talk about that when I get to it. Jumping ahead. Don't want to do that. Explain all sorts of weird build video sequences. You can have these cool shaped doors. Build is so awesome. I'm not even joking. I really love the build engine. I mean, it's totally obsolete at this point, but build is super versatile and powerful for how well it is. It's, I might do after I play Blood and Shadow Warrior, or at least Blood. I'll probably hop back to Duke and user maps. So there's a lot of really awesome stuff. Even before they started patching mods in, because Duke's source code didn't get released until I think like 2001. Maybe the ports and stuff just started coming out. So we're gonna go in all these cells later, but you can kill the enemies from around here. So why wouldn't you, right? That's right, chocolates. I didn't get that pig cop joke until I was older than I should have been. Much like most of the jokes in this game. Yeah, I've played maybe half of the first episode of Blood. And I was on it, but I know people really love that game, so I'm excited to give it another chance, I think. This is more like my Doom LPs in that I know the game pretty well and I can explain a lot of stuff. Blood's gonna be more blind. Oh, I didn't even get the fucking key I was supposed to get when I went out there. Blood's gonna be more of a blind playthrough because I don't know shit about it, really. So, that might be fun, might be extremely tedious for me anyway. I don't know about you guys. Oh, I do have more rockets. Oh, this actually just goes to the other side of the force field there. Yes, I don't know where the fuck this game is supposed to take place, because, there's that weird future shit and, like, space station stuff later on. So I guess it's pretty far in the future. And you get like aliens and shit. I mean, I guess you could have aliens anytime. Anyway, here's the Battle Lord again. He's gonna say something, so listen up. Probably can't even hear that. Oh, that sounds great, Chocolates. I can't fucking hit scan enemies. That's what I hate the most about this game, is they're all hit scan enemies and they're impossible to dodge. So you're just jumping around like a fucking... I was gonna say a word that is extremely offensive in Britain. But I won't do that. My British audience, which I don't think exists at all. What I'm doing here, these... oh, I should probably show off the security cameras. It's something I always thought was really cool, but is almost completely useless otherwise. So you can use these screens, and that'll show you a remote view. Some of them will cycle through multiple cameras. Some of the cameras will pan back and forth, so that's kind of cool, but almost completely useless. What I'm doing here is turning off the force fields that we went past earlier. This shaft goes down to that hallway where the gears in the chapel was, so I'm going to drop down there. Whoa! Forgot about that. So this is kind of cool, and another thing I didn't really realize until years after I've been playing the game for years. That's actually an accurate map of this level, more or less, as you can kind of see. As I go back and forth, and notice the arrow pointing here. Points to a specific area. I wonder if there's anything interesting there. I wasn't supposed to drop down, because there's a couple secrets there. Whoop.
Cool.
I think these count as secret areas, I'm not really sure. Here's something you can kind of see is the fake 3D room-over-room bridge thing that's just a sprite that you can, in build, you can take a sprite and flatten it out either vertically or horizontally. If you flatten it horizontally, you can make a bridge. And you can make a side of a bridge if you flatten it out vertically. So you can see a little, that's not too impressive, but I've seen some crazy shit made out of flattened sprites. No, the word was spastic. But apparently spastic is like retard in America, but like 1,000 times worse. Like, you're not supposed to say it, it's offensive to mentally handicapped people. So I'm trying to be politically correct. But as I said earlier, this game is not very politically correct, and it's hard to reconcile myself as a adult feminist with playing this game, because there's some very misogynistic things in it, obviously. Not nearly as bad as Duke Nukem Forever, though, that's the last time I'm going to be mentioning that fucking game. I played that for about 2 hours, didn't want to finish it, didn't ever want to play it again. I don't know if it's just because I'm older that I found Duke really fucking gross and pathetic in that game, or if it really was. Because I find a lot of the jokes about Duke being macho is like real goofy and tongue-in-cheek in this game, and it just turned into like real fucked up shit in Forever. So I don't like that game. Okay, so here's where that arrow was pointing to. If you've ever seen the movie The Shawshank Redemption, which I haven't, I have not seen almost any of the movies this game references. Still, I guess there's a poster covering up a hole in a prison wall there. I think it was Shawshank Redemption, right? Same deal here. You can walk right through that fucking poster. You go down this tunnel. Someone dug a tunnel with pipe bombs, apparently. Blow that shit up with more pipe bombs. Leads down to the sewer, also from Shawshank Redemption. And, goes to...
I think I'll
different movie reference. A lot of movie references. I guess this is the first Octobrain we've seen except for that one in the sewer. Oops, and there's always pit cops behind. A real pain in my ass. They have so much fucking health, it takes like 2 or 3... They have like the health of a demon and the weapon of a shotgun guy. As long as they're making constant Doom references, because that's all I know. But they really fucking suck, I hate those things. Another useless pair of goggles. So I guess this is a Hunt for Red October reference. It was the sub-name the USS Dallas in that. I don't know. But anyway, that's kind of cool. This fucking submarine. There are no submarines in Doom. And I mean, I know I keep comparing this game to Doom, and it's a lot of it's because, you know, I'm known for being a Doom guy or whatever. But sorry, I'm drinking. I totally forgot what I was talking about. Oh, but this was like the first major first-person shooter to come out after Doom. I mean, there was like Rise of the Triad, which was technically less advanced than Doom. Weird, less well-known stuff. I think there's a periscope in here if I can trigger it. Yeah, you can barely see the switch with the red palette. But that'll raise up the periscope, and you can look through it. Wow, it's looking the wrong way. Okay. I got all the secrets in that map. That's pretty cool. We're gonna exit. The farthest I got in forever. I don't think I ever got out of the.
Booby trapped the sub.
Oh, someone booby trapped the sub. Duke said. The furthest I got in forever was I never got out of that casino. There's like a fucking thing where you're driving around there's in a little remote control car because you get shrunk or something. I mean, I'm still in the submarine, by the way. It's sunk. The aliens booby trapped the sub. In case you didn't hear me earlier, or Duke Nukem. The sub. What do you mean? How did they do the sub? The sub is just made with sectors. Except you have slopes in build, which you didn't have in Doom, so you can make it look a little more like an actual submarine. So I guess this map is supposed to be like a waste plant or something. It's called Toxic Dump. I don't know if that's a good joke. It's another joke I didn't really get.
Damn, I'm good. Yeah, piece of cake.
Those turrets are also a pain in the ass because there's also a bug in Duke, which is a port I'm using that makes. I don't know if you noticed that when they were pointing to the right, the base was like they're all off kilter. I don't know. It's all fucked up. Whatever. Who cares? So the weird thing about episode 1 is they do their showcase of the city levels, and then we move to like these weird outdoor canyon areas. And we'll see it even more with the next map. Some secrets here. There's also a secret in the other thing. Part under the sub and the roof of the sub. Okay, I guess I can explain how water works in build. If you tag a sector 1... Actually, shit, it's been so long since I used build. I'm gonna get a ton of this shit wrong, but there's a thing called a high tag and a low tag. They're two separate tags. If you set the low tag, I think, to 1, it would make it so it acted like water. So you're kind of halfway submerged in it. And then 2 is underwater. And what it'll actually do is you make 2 sectors that are identical in size and shape, and basically it'll teleport you to the other sector. It's basically another silent teleport. It's kind of a cheat. So I mean that's how that's done, I guess. Like if you use the duck button when you're sitting on the surface of the water to teleport it. That part makes sense, right? It's weird to explain how build engine in particular works, if you don't understand the basics of how it works, it's pretty similar. It's just way more advanced. So if you get a sector tagged as it's underwater, you're able to move freely through it. And I mean, you don't even need to give. I don't know why I keep. It's not really a great example of what's going on, but you don't need to texture it with the water texture or anything. You can technically swim through any substance. I'm doing a horrible job of explaining this, but it's weird because I got into build editing when I was like 11 years old, and I did it all throughout middle school. It's like all I did was fun around and build, making like Star Wars ships. It's crazy. Didn't work very well, by the way. Because build still doesn't support true 3D, it's still 2.5D like the difference is you can't have more room if you can't see the other. If you can't see both floors at once. And there's some weird examples of that way later in the game that I'll show you. It's just super hard to explain without like a visual explanation.
Come get some.
Anyway, is there any listen to the music? We need the music going.
Come get some.
I do love the music in this game. I might actually not quite as good as Doom, but it's up there. And you do hear Duke music being used in Doom once, like a lot. Like even just Hellbound, the fucking water. Oh shit! Okay, this is. I'm not even explaining the cranes and shit. Oh fuck, I'm dead. That's it. I'm dead. No, not quite. You're supposed to shoot that trip mine before you use the crane. I don't even know. I don't think I ever made any cranes when I was using the build, so I don't really know how it works. But I think if you just make a sector and you give it a tag, like that'll be the pickup sector, where the crane will come and pick you up and then drop you. Nope, I didn't pick me up. I wasn't standing in the right place. Yeah, Josh, I don't know anything about like modern FPS editing or anything like that. It's my expertise is limited to the most advanced thing I've used is build. It's build in Doom. That's really it. So why the fuck isn't this picking me up? Something ain't working right. Maybe I have to stand back here. Jesus, I've only played this game 1,000 fucking times. I should probably know that. All right, here we go. You can't look around when you think at you either. So this just leads back to the first hall. So I'm not gonna go down there. I believe there's a secret here. Yes. I believe there's another secret here. I didn't really talk about the Octobrains earlier when I was fighting them, but they're basically cacodemons. They fly and they shoot. Those are really the only. I'm trying to think. I think they're the only enemy that has like a real projectile weapon. I mean, the assault troopers kind of do. It's like impossible to dodge, so it doesn't matter. But they shoot like mine beams or something at you. Oh, and the crane will also pick up the corpses that fell on the conveyor belt. And they make that fucking squelching, crunching noise every fucking time they die. So that's real annoying. So it's best to just blow them up. So yeah, you get shrunk in this game. Usually it's you doing the shrinking because it's a shrink ray gun. But there's also these projectile. Like another thing you can do in the build is just make projectile shooters. You can shoot any kind of projectile, and one of them's shrink ray. So hold on, I'm drinking again. Okay. Oof. So, once you're shrunk, you can go through tiny little areas like this, or short areas. You can still have the same width. It's a little weird. You want to make sure you're not under a monster when you get big again, because he'll step on you and squish you. I don't think they can stomp on you when you're walking around. I think it's only when you grow again. But I'm not sure. There's this other tunnel here. It doesn't go anywhere, so. And if you grow big again when you're in that tunnel, you get squished. Oh, everyone has to fucking eat, huh? It's more important than watching me. Bastards. Nope. It's another quasi-enemy, or at least obstacle, is these mines here. And there you go. There's the Octobrain in action. Wow. Okay. Well, if you walk right into those mines, they'll explode. So it's better to go far away. Okay, I was way closer that time. The last one I blew up that hurt me. What a fucking piece of fucking shit fuck. Remember that, everybody, when I used to swear a lot? Funny stuff. Just kind of meandering randomly around. Hitting that button raised the water level there. I don't know if you noticed. What the hell, what do I want to do here? Did I get everything? I don't I really don't like this level or the next one, so. I've played them a ton to know them super well. Or not the next map. E1L5, not well, spoiler alert, the next map is a secret. Well, the next map is a secret map, it's just a secret. I think there's one more secret I can get, and I'm going to show off another weird little quirk of swimming in this game. Oops, no, that's exactly not what I wanted to do. Ready to jump over here? No, I didn't. See? Secret. So you'll notice when I go underwater, it has this kind of weird purpley palette. That's tied to... I think that's like a default palette when you're underwater. There are a few points in the game where you can go underwater in toxic waste, and it uses a different palette. Check this out. There's this one little patch. Oh, it uses this weird yellowy green palette. Isn't that interesting? Not really. Let's continue. I sound like a fucking car salesman or something. Oh, Christ. Some more gears beyond this point. I don't even know. Oh, that switch I flipped away in that control room. I don't even know. See, Octobrain's brainwave attack is pretty slow moving, so it's easy to dodge. I mean, faster than a cat-keeping fireball, but... Actually, can they? Maybe Octobrains can't fly. Now I'm second-guessing myself. They can fly underwater. And also, if you get up close to them, they have like a bite attack, which... Well, if you're close enough to... What the fuck am I talking about? Another useless holoduke. God damn it, I'm so pissed off. That button. So that's another special effect you can have in build, is you can make sectors light up and shit with doors. Pretty cool. I don't know. The engine feels a lot more alive. Was. There's more gears. Luckily, there's a big old gap in them. Couple broken teeth right here. You can slip right through. Otherwise, you're gonna get crushed to death, right? Dang. No. Yeah, you get crushed. I don't know if it actually worked or not. Octobrains, they're pretty consistent. The designers are pretty consistent in making Octobrains inhabit kind of wet, dark areas. For the most part. So that's kind of I guess it's kind of cool. From a lore perspective or whatever. Crack in the wall here. Another secret. You can also align textures to different... They're not called line defs in build, but it's the same thing as a line def in Doom. So you can see that one's aligned diagonally because of these. Like that's the same sector as this. Yeah, isn't that interesting? More gears, and they don't go anywhere, I don't think, so I'm not gonna... There's nothing behind them. Teleport back, and then, well, all those waterfalls lead to the big giant system area anyway. I guess it's confirmation that the Octobrains do fly, so I was right. So every pallet, because I'm not talking about anything else, I'm talking about pallets now. Every pallet in the game has a number, and you would go into... Oh, that's the other thing I need to explain. If anyone's ever used Doom Builder, it's basically pretty similar to the build editor. There's a 2D mode and a 3D mode. Ceiling and floor height textures. You would, I think it was Alt-P. Keep in mind, I have not used build since maybe 2002. Yet I can still remember half the shit for some reason. Which I don't want to do that yet, I don't think. Did Alt-P on a wall would set the palette. And I can remember... Oh, what the fuck?! Oh, shit. Oh, God. I do not save off enough. Holy shit. I have the... I am so sorry. Anyway, I can remember all the palettes by number. 1 was blue, 2 was red, 3 was nothing, 4 was solid black, it would turn everything solid black, 5 would turn red into brown,
I'm gonna get medieval on your
6 was that inverted green for the night vision, 7 was kind of browny yellow, 8 was regular green, and that was basically it, and then 10 was... 10 to like 30 would change blue into various colors. How's one of these at? Oh shit, I really suck at this game. Oh boy. Well, this is going alright for a little while now, it's not so much. I'm gonna turn the music up. I like the music in this map. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm gonna be doing maybe an episode a night. Certainly for the rest of this week. After that, I'm not 100% sure. Although there's 11 maps per episode except for episode 1, so that's kind of a lot. So maybe not. We'll see, I guess. But that's the tentative plan, is episode of 9. Is anyone noticing that the video is less choppy than it was last time? Or has been in the past? I changed a few settings. Hopefully that should fix it. It was just making it lower. Because when I did the Doom one, I was like recording it 640 by 40, upscaling it to like 1280, which I think was not helping matters. So Josh, I know you were having a problem. Hopefully this is a little better. Don't know. Okay, so finally, after I didn't quite yet. Oh man. Sorry, I just need a break or something. Alright, so see that button all the fucking way over there? That's... You gotta shoot that button and look what happens. By the way, accuracy with the pistol, not great. Those things move together for about a fucking split second. There's a secret. Okay, now for real. See these waterfalls coming out? I don't remember which one it came out of, but the other one is that secret that was through the crack. It was inside the wall. Hey, let's, fun fact about the enemy sprites, they were modeled, 3D modeled first, and then captured that way. Unlike the Doom models that were either hand-drawn or made with actual physical clear latex models. So there's actually high-res renders of all the enemies out there. So coming up, there's an exit to the secret. I really like it. It's one of my more favorite episodes, which I don't care for as much. The episode I don't care for as much. I hate this map, and I hate the Abyss. The next regular map. And the last one. There's only 6 maps in episode 1 because it was a shareware episode. But there's 11 in the other 3 episodes. I don't know, maybe I'll do a half an episode tonight.
On your asses.
I fucking hate this so much. Oh my god. It's easily my least favorite map in the game. I fucking hate it so much. Where's that secret? There it is. So there's a door here. I think the teleporter should take you back to the beginning. Oh, it takes you all the way back here. Why did I do that? Okay, that works. Oh, I don't have a jetpack. What the fuck?
God, sort him out.
So, instead of the nuke button being red, they're green for the secret maps. And also, listen closely.
Secret level.
It's a battle lord saying secret level. Well, I guess I don't know that it is Battlelord. It sounds like the Battlelord from earlier, back in
Groovy.
the jail level. So this is a launch facility. This is really fucking cool. This shit blew my mind when I was 10 years old or whatever. This switch. Well, I'll show you what that does in a second. I don't know why the fuck there's a switch down there in the slime for what turns off this. Normally, hold on. God damn it. My aim's not much better than the... Used to be a force field here that switched on the slime. Turned it off. That's it. That's all I got for you. Armor sucks in this game too. It's teeny tiny. You can barely see it from the ground. And I guess it does the same thing as Doom Armor does, in that it absorbs however what percentage of damage, but kind of doesn't seem to work very well.
Cool.
Again, you can see the textures are being aligned to side depths. So it looks better than Doom, I guess. Uh-oh, running out of stuff to talk about. Sorry if I'm like missing any questions in chat. I just find myself not looking at the chat that much as I'd like to. Son of a bitch. So here's another one of those goddamn button puzzles. Oh, the combinations may just be like embedded in the back of my brain at this point, but that was totally unintentional that I got that on the first try. And I mean, again, I don't think there's ever a combination that's more than 4, with one exception that's actually a proper puzzle. So it's not, they're not that hard to figure out. Oh, wait a minute, I have a blue key. Where am I supposed to? Where'd it go? Here, remember. It's not up here. Fuck. And all these other branching passive force fields blocking them. So this secret opened up when I went to that room before. I can't pick up this atomic health because I have 200 health already. Unlike a soul sphere, which you can pick up at any time. Where the fuck do I go? I seriously... How many fucking times have I played this game? I have no clue what I'm doing. Oh, wait a minute. I think it's just one of the... in front of one of the force fields. So I probably walked right past it. No? Uh-oh. Where did I get the card? Was the card up here? Oh, shit. Oh! Okay. The button was defaulted to on. I have to turn it off to turn the force field off. Sure, that makes sense. Actually does make sense. I'm an idiot. Not that one. It is this one. Okay. This is another kind of cool demonstration of the dynamic lighting. Let me kill some of these aliens first. Shut up, John. Yeah, so you hit this button and the light comes out of the ceiling and lights up the whole room. That's kind of cool, I guess, maybe. It's cool in 1996, guys. You gotta cut me some slack here. This game was fucking incredible. 1995, actually. I think the shareware came out like the end of 95. See what makes this map so fucking awesome. Oh, you can't see it yet. Hold on. Oh, I remember the area down there being way bigger than it apparently is. I'm standing on his switch right now. Kill these guys. I mean, I don't really need to. Check this shit out. That was one more. There we go. Alright. My OCD is fulfilled. Check this shit out. Holy fuck. Is this a dick joke, by the way? I don't know. I wouldn't put anything past these guys. George Broussard is a big old perv, I guess. I think it's just a rocket coming out of the ground. That's probably all it is. Wow. Again, way cooler in 1996. Nope, I still don't have a fucking jetpack. And we're gonna go visit the rocket. We're gonna take a little ride in the rocket. Gonna go to space. Just remember, episode 1 takes place on Earth, episode 2 takes place in space. Here's a rocket. coincidence? Yes.
Where is it? Where is it?
There we go. Oh, there's a secret there. Here we go. Yeah, another switch I missed. It's not that one, is it? It's not a light switch. You can have light switches and stuff. God, build is so awesome. Wow. Here we go. The world's smallest rocket. It's about 10 feet wide. Okay, we're gonna go drop down the control room here.
Damn, I'm
Restricted
good.
area. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong? This pipe bomb's going insane! What the fuck? I can't pick it up either. Wow, that's fucking weird. It's just bouncing. It won't stop. There's no friction. I can shoot the USA off the rocket. I think it falls off anyway. Yeah, that's cool. What an awesome Easter egg. That pipe bomb is just going... Oop. Well, don't do that. And I still can't fucking kill these guys. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? This window's like bugged or something.
Blow it out your ass.
That is so fucking weird. I've never seen that. Huh. Oh, I can't explain that one. They're bouncing off the pig cops. Not off the window, though. They're glitching out.
Blow it out your
Huh.
ass.
Well, that's odd. Well, here's the control room for the rocket or whatever. Oh, no, there's another switch I need to flip first. Okay. I don't know how people are supposed to get in this control room other than crawling through the window. So here's a open elevator that just goes up to, I'm going to watch this rocket again, see how awesome and radical it is. This is where the astronauts enter the rocket through a fucking teleporter. You know, if you have to teleport into the rocket, why not just teleport to the moon or wherever the fuck you're going? If you've already got that kind of technology, do you really need like old-fashioned Saturn V rockets anyway? Anyway, I'm now in the rocket apparently, which was crewed by women and has a giant. I never even knew this was here. This giant open ceiling. It goes on forever. That's kind of bizarre. It's kind of. I guess the seats are. You're supposed to sit with your back to the floor. Like this is the. I don't know. Who cares?
Let's rock.
Let's rock. I don't know what.
Gonna rip him a new one.
I have no idea why he just said rip him a new one. I have no fucking clue. What the fuck? Something must have happened somewhere. Anyway, I put the key in the rocket and for some reason it turned red. In case you weren't paying attention. Now we're going to ride the elevator back down. And since I just picked up a jetpack, I'm going to run back and get a secret that I missed earlier because I need a jetpack to get it for some reason. I don't think there's anything good in here.
Who wants
Pipe bombs
some?
to replace the ones that flipped their shit a minute ago. Oh, I guess like the thing turning red was like, okay, we're ready to go to the moon, and now that the control room has been signaled, you can launch the rocket. But tell me what happens here. Is the rocket being launched, or is the rocket exploding? I've never really been sure of this. Like, it's obviously going down, but back in like the original DOS version, the frame rate was so low, it kind of looked like it just disappeared. Like, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be blowing up and not taking off, but I kind of don't know. And I'll tell you why I'm almost certain it's supposed to be blown up, because there it is. Okay, so let's dick around with the assault captain teleportation here. Just because I want to show off how it works, or how I think it works. So yeah, they'll just teleport around. Alright. So let's see how this works. Well, now he's not going to do it, obviously. I think they can only teleport within the same sector. But let's see if that's the case. Okay, so he's in the darkened sector here. Okay. Now, will he reappear if I run over here? I don't think so. Well, I don't know. I didn't see where he came in. Oh, boy. No, okay, so they can teleport a certain distance. It doesn't have to be in the same... I don't know. Never really understood that. Plenty of atomic health here. So I guess I know what those secrets are. When we get to the later levels, I can go. So remember we ended Toxic Dump in a similar sewage tube. So now we go to the Abyss, and this is the other end of that. So whether you're coming from Toxic Dump or launch facility, you're still coming to this sewer. So that's kind of cool, and it was the same thing. The elevator you start in Red Light District is the one you where the nuke button is in Hollywood Holocaust.
Come get
and the submarine you start in Toxic Dump is the same submarine, obviously, not a different submarine, the same exact one. So that's kind of cool, and you do see that through pretty much the entire game, even in E1, M2, or every map is like a separate space station. That's jumping ahead. So I fucking hate this map. This is the Abyss. It's just a big fucking canyon. It sucks a whole lot. Texturing is horrible. Just... I really hate it. And I don't think this does a great job of approximating a real place in the same way that the city areas do. It's kind of similar to the topside levels in the first Half-Life. I hate these fucking turrets! What a pain in the ass. So you've got kind of the same Western America desert canyon area that Black Mesa has. But obviously, Half-Life does it a hell of a lot better, given that it has almost 3 years. Duke Nukem. But still, I hate this map. It has no game qualities. Oh, there's some weird shit later. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta ask you guys your theories on some of the weird shit happening in this game. Like, war-wise. What the fuck? He's glitching out now that Assault was just on the ground. Now he's like 100 feet in the air. A lot of the weird glitches that are occurring are probably because of the source port. It's not a great source port. It's Duke 32. It's like the only one out there really does a good enough job, so whatever. But it definitely has some weird bugs and shit. Like the thing with the turret rotation is all fucked up. I was talking about earlier. I think I was going the right direction before, but I just
come get some.
Yeah, I was... God. I didn't follow the development of Duke Nukem Forever that much while it was going on. I don't... Because there wasn't that much out there about it, really. But, yeah, like that 2001 trailer was fucking incredible. Still to this day, that looks like a fun game. Again, I don't remember where the fuck I'm supposed to go. I think I go over here. Yeah. I haven't played the mod that came out. So I might do that on stream because I heard that was really good, or at least Duke Nukem Forever out, but that's not so. Yeah, I don't know if I ever finished the thought that I was started earlier, but after I do Blood Shadow Warrior, whatever the hell I end up doing, I'll probably go back and do some user maps. Yes, I definitely said that earlier, so I'm now remembering.
Holy shit.
And if anyone has any requests or anything for user maps, I mean, all three of you, I'm gonna try and post them. Before I do the next stream, I'll post around, see if I can get more than 3 people in at once. I'm kind of doing something very unprofessional. Okay, so did I do this? Shit! I didn't explain the fucking thing. God damn it! You go up to this thing, it says San Andreas Fault, and everything. There's a big earthquake and everything explodes. It's irony, I guess. Whoa, shit. You can kind of slow your percentage. Just turning it off and on. You'll need to actually jetpack down, because you waste the jetpack fuel pretty quickly. So. Oh shit, what's this out here? Oh no. Lots of lava.
Hail to the king, baby.
Okay, so here's where it starts getting real weird. There's like some ruins here. I don't know what the fuck they're supposed to be. Is this like... I don't know if this is supposed to be an alien thing, or if it's supposed to be like a Native American burial ground. I don't know what the fuck. Someone tell me. I don't know. I've been confused about this for decades. Game's only been up for 18 years.
Here's one song.
Did I get here already? I missed a huge area, didn't I? The fuck? I always thought this green brick texture is pretty cool. It's just like a brown brick texture with a green palette. There's a whole area I missed somewhere around here. It's weird. Indian aliens. Damn. What are they, man? I don't know. Yeah, I know where all the secrets are, bro. Okay, you know what? I think I just answered my own question. Thinking about this. So this is like the second thing that's dawned on me tonight about this game. There's human handprints, so I mean they're not... It's not aliens. I guess it's supposed to be Indians or something. You know, magical Indians. I don't... What the fuck? Maybe it's a call forward to Prey, which was in development at the time. So for anyone who wasn't like born yet at the time, you know, Josh, 3D Realms is, after this game came out, for starting the development of games and just never finishing them. Duke Nukem Forever obviously being the #1, but there was also that game Prey, which did eventually come out as a completely separate, different game. I guess Duke Forever did too. Yeah, but Prey was about like a Native American dude who there's something about aliens. I don't know. So there's another shrink ray. I think it just goes back to where I was. Yeah, this is that green brick well thing. I don't know. So here comes like the worst part of the map because it's full of lava. where on Earth is there a lot of units? Like, yes, Prey was being developed for like a long time. That is correct. Yeah, Call of Duty. First-person shooter used to be like its own thing, and I don't know. It's just it doesn't get as much fanfare as it used to, I guess. Just because the thing about first-person games in general was I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say, but the technology was real. The advancement of the technology and the engines the idea of engines, game engines, is something else that's kind of been lost in the ages. But from, the genesis of first-person games, when I know Wolfenstein wasn't actually the first, but I think it was the first that was considered important. I'll show you something down here, if I remember where the fuck it is. Yeah, check this out. Dopefish lives. Remember Dopefish? I don't know. I heard Shadow Warrior is pretty good. The new one. I heard the first one was real bad. But yeah, it was first-person shooters were real iterative when they first came out. Like, Doom was better than Wolfenstein, Doom was better than Doom, and Quake was better than Duke, and Unreal was better than Quake, but now it's everything. I don't know. I feel like game technology kind of has plateaued in general. If you look at the difference between, say, going from the NES, the SNES, and the N64, the GameCube, I'm talking about Nintendo because I'm a Nintendo. The difference between those was way bigger than the difference between, the Xbox, the Xbox 360, the Xbox One. I mean, they don't look that much different to me. I don't know. Like, I feel GameCube, Xbox, PS2 era games, not so much PS2. Sorry, I'm reading the chat now, and I'm hearing some BioShock Infinite discussion. I liked a lot about BioShock Infinite, and I hated a lot about BioShock Infinite. And that's a whole nother discussion. Maybe I'll just...
Come get some.
I'm at the boss right now, so maybe I'll just kill the boss and talk about that for a second. Here comes Battlelord, the first boss, and, like, the worst boss. Because check this shit out. Here's the boss arena. Whoa, I got, like... That sucks. By the way, we're in, like, a giant UFO or something. Or maybe just a base. I always thought it was a UFO. Okay, so there's Battlelord running around. He has... You know how it's like impossible to dodge a spider mastermind's chain gun? He also shoots mortars, grenades. Who basically just circles around. Actually, it's not nearly as bad as I remember. Wow! What a great boss! Alright, maybe I'll keep playing.
Die, you son of a bitch. I'm Duke Nukem, and I'm coming to get the rest of you alien bastards.
Who the hell are you? I'm Duke Nukem and I'm coming to get the rest of you alien bastards. I'm Duke Nukem, and I'm coming to get the rest of you alien bastards. There's my flawless Duke Nukem impression. Hey, aren't we supposed to get some text here? They didn't give me the fucking end episode text! Holy shit! Hold on. What the fuck just happened? I can't believe they just did that. Hold on. Fuck this. Oh, I forgot to turn. I just want to show you the fucking text. I don't know why. Oh, I forgot to mention. If you walk into the box of targets, oh, fuck! Why is that happening? Holy shit. I saw it for a split second there. It's not important at all, so... I don't know why I'm even bothering, but... What happened? He disappeared. What the fuck? He's not even there! Huh. Could actually... Oh, yeah. He's on an elevator.
Die, you son of a bitch.
I saved as he was dying. Now it's just fucking disappearing. Anyway, it says, like, you look at a screen and there's, it said they're taking the ladies off of Earth for some nefarious purpose, which I guess is never explained now that I think about it. So nobody steals our chicks and lives, basically. Is what he says in a second. Because I'm gonna go ahead and start playing episode 2 maybe, for like 2 maps. But I'm gonna cut the stream here, just for posterity's sake, because I'm gonna end up uploading these, I think. How do I do that? I'm gonna stop recording. Stop streaming. Oh shit.